the City.
What's going on, St. Louis City fans? Welcome back to another episode of Soul of the City. I am joined by Ian and Marlo, and we're going to be talking about St. Louis City headed down to the Music City this Saturday to play Nashville SC, and they are a rampant side right now. This is a hot club that we are coming into.
Very hot.
Very hot.
Their last loss came in April 15th.
Yeah.
Over 2 months ago. Or 2 months ago, like exact.
Yeah. And they just beat Dallas like a couple weeks ago. They just tied Toronto last week, so that might be something good for us. But First Touch is actually headed down to the game. We're going to make the trip from St. Louis to Nashville and support the boys in a different city. It's going to be me, Riley, Mickey, and Jonah from the First Touch team. So hope to see you guys there.
Hope to interact with some players there as well.
Yeah.
We might be making a sign. I don't know.
We'll see.
We'll see. But Nashville's got 32 points, and that you guys mentioned a little bit in the last pod, but it's the beasts in the East, man. We got Cincinnati with 40. We handed them their only L. Yep. Shouts out. Nashville in second with 32. Philadelphia with 30. New England with 30. So it's a problem. It's a problem.
It is a problem.
We can break down like why it's a problem. This club, to use Ian's famous term, perennially great club.
Perennially
great club. They joined the MLS in 2020. They were a continuation of a USL side that was called Nashville SC.
Yeah, of the same name. I thought that was kind of weird.
It's not that weird.
Did they do that?
Yeah,
regularly?
Cincinnati did it.
Okay, gotcha.
We kind of didn't. We didn't really. It's not our same name,
yeah.
but we had the USL here. So, that first year they made the playoffs, 2020. I'm gonna say it's asterisk playoff bubble ball, if you want to say it.
Yeah.
But they got beat by Miami in that first round. 2021. They finished third in the East, so second season in.
Yeah.
And they're a problem.
Yeah, they were tied for second, just lost on... Or actually, how did they finish third? Because they have the same amount of points as Philly, 54 points in 2021,
but they
and a better goal difference.
Yeah, I don't...
Is it because they didn't win as many games?
Could be.
I guess so.
Yeah.
But tied for second. New England ran the East that year, apparently, because they have 20 more points than second and third.
Mukhtar that season had 16 goals, 11 assists.
In 2021?
Yeah.
Okay, so he's been there for 3 years?
Yeah,
okay.
This is his fourth season.
Oh, he's been there since, their inception?
Yeah.
I see.
First season, 4 goals, 4 assists.
Gotcha. Okay. Well, the next year, 2022, they end up in 5th with 50 points, tied with the Galaxy in Minnesota, or tied with the Galaxy.
They ended up they got kicked out in the first round of the playoffs by the Galaxy.
Really?
So, yeah.
Okay.
And he had 25 goals, 11 assists, which won him MVP scoring title.
2022?
Yeah, for Mukhtar.
What'd they do in the playoffs in 2021?
I had him at 23 goals, 7 assists last year. Might have different sources.
It could be all comp.
All comp?
This was just league. Probably just regular season, to be honest,
and stuff like that.
He probably would have scored in the playoffs.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know what his playoff look was. But Hani Mukhtar, that's kind of the guy we got to talk about if we're going to talk about who we're looking at. He runs that team. He kind of
runs the MLS. He just won Player of the Month for May.
And he's the reigning Landon Donovan MLS MVP award winner. I know that he didn't get his flowers in the last episode talking about
disappointed about
LA
that.
Galaxy players. They named the MVP award after him for a reason. Landon Donovan, shouts out a true GOAT.
U.S. GOAT.
U.S. GOAT.
U.S. GOAT for sure.
That Algeria goal in the 2010 World Cup?
Oh, my chills, bro.
Oh, my God.
Crazy. Back to Hani Mukhtar. Number one, great name.
Fantastic name.
Number 2, he was born in Berlin, started his career with the Hertha Berlin youth squad, worked his way all the way up, ended up getting signed for like 500 euros from Benfica Benfica. Didn't get any playing time, really. Then went from Benfica to RB Salzburg, then went to the Super Danish League for a little bit before he was signed over to Nashville, where he's found a home.
Immense success.
Yeah, man.
Seems like one of those players that we're going to watch from the stands and from home and be like, you are a little too good for this league, bro.
Mm-hmm.
So, I don't know. I am scared. Without Blom and possibly Leuven. We can get to that. Leuven out with a knock in training. Did not touch a ball today in training.
They said they'd evaluate for 48 hours and see how he's doing.
I have no clue what the injury is, but please be there on Saturday.
Both DPs out?
No.
Leuven and Klaus?
Yeah.
Oh, and Klaus, yeah.
Yeah, that'd be, I mean, that's a bad look. I mean,
I'm more concerned about Blum. And his is
Yeah.
just because he got called up to the national team.
Yeah.
But I think he's our most important player.
And when it comes to defending the other team's like superstar, for sure.
Yeah.
I mean, I hope that Tim Parker and Bartlett put in a performance like they did against Galaxy this week and bully Mukhtar around like they bullied Leovic.
Really, it's whoever's going to be playing that 6 role, because Mukhtar likes to sit in. He's like a true 10. He's a true 10. Like, they can strike him if they want, but most of the time they play like a 4-3-1-2.
And he wants to sit right behind.
And he's right behind, and he cooks, man. He cooks. One thing is like he'll shoot from range, but most of his goals, I think out of the 23 goals he had last year, 22 of them from inside the box.
Mm-hmm.
So he's like he's a striker. Like, he scores striker goals, even though he's
Nashville only has 3 goals from outside the box this year.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we have 6.
Okay. Well, doesn't bode well for us.
Yeah.
They are apparently lethal.
I don't know.
He's already got 10 and 7 this year.
Yeah.
It's tied
in 17 games played, with only 15 of them being starts.
10 and 7. Is that on the MLS?
Yeah, so on the MLS website,
Look
he
at
says,
Fop Mob. I got different stats. Yeah.
Upgrade. Come on.
I'm getting it. I'm getting
Yeah,
it.
it's probably.
Yeah.
No, he's tied for first in goals with 4 other players: LAFC's Boanga, Jesus Ferreira from Dallas, and I think it's an Atlanta player. I don't really know how to pronounce his name. I can't. I'm not good with names.
Yeah, we can look it up. I mean, while Mukhtar is still there, Blom out, Klaus out, Leuven questionable. I think there's still hope for our city squad here, because they're missing their main center back, Walker Zimmerman.
Yep.
That's their guy. He got called up to CONCACAF League of Nations, or Nations League.
Nations League, yeah.
So he'll be playing Mexico tomorrow. Annabelle Godoy, also pretty pivotal player. He plays right behind Mukhtar a lot, and he's like more of their holding midfielder. He can play on like the right or left or the middle. Most of the time he's in the middle. And he's a pretty big player for Nashville, so that's a major loss for them. I don't know if it's comparable to us losing Blom.
My thing with it, I'm not saying that Nashville's their only one player is creative, because so he has 10 goals. The next player closest is with 4.
Yeah.
And then he has a 7 assists. The next person is 3.
Yeah.
So like he is their main focus. Like obviously the game plan is gonna be like, if we shut him down, it gives us a better chance. Easier said than done, obviously.
Right.
I was about to say,
But-
10 and 7.
But
No
you
one can.
get him out of the game. It evens out not having Leuven maybe and no Blom.
When I watched those highlights last week from the Toronto game where they tied Toronto 1-1, he did not look that involved. Like, Nashville didn't look very dangerous from what I saw.
Second half they were.
Yeah, definitely more. I saw
Mukhtar had he had like a flick, like a back. I don't know. He had like a back, not a bike, but it was just like a weird flick to the back post. And I was like, that's so wild. Like, you didn't even try that. Like, so I don't know. I'm worried. I think that Nashville's a really good squad.
They're at home. Well, we're playing at home, and their home record is 6 wins, 2 draws, 1 loss. Like they are a fortress.
Yeah.
Like,
who have they lost to at home?
that part I did not get to.
I can figure it out.
We can figure that out.
It looks like their only loss at home is to... Dude, they beat Atlanta 3-1 at home, so...
Yeah, they're dangerous.
Yeah, they are.
And
Didn't they lose to Inter Miami?
No, they
I don't think they've
they
lost
did
at
not
home.
lost to Inter Miami.
Damn, they haven't lost.
Inter Miami has only won like
Yeah, Inter
3 or 4
Miami is not
games.
good.
I thought there was
need
one
Messi.
fixture in here that they were looking.
it could be early in
they
the
were looking
season, but
weird.
in their last 10 games, they're 6 wins, 3 draws, 1 loss. And that
Oh, no,
loss,
they lost to Cincy at home.
and it's top of the league in the East. So
40 points, like 8 points clear of them.
But 6
Okay,
wins.
they didn't lose to Inter at home, but they lost to Inter in Inter. Yeah.
So they can be gotten after.
Yeah, they can for sure.
Dude, it's the parody.
But how old was that game? How long ago was that? That has to be over 2 months.
That was May 23rd.
Nope, it's like less than a month old.
Yeah. So they're human. We can beat them. They play kind of like St. Louis City. They're more of a counter-attacking team. They don't really they don't tend to dominate possession. I think they sit around like the 46% mark on possession. They do the thing they're best at is not conceding goals. They give up 0.7 per game.
They have 6 shutouts this season.
Yeah, which is good for 5th in the league. So that does not bode well for a team that is
lacking creativity and goal scoring.
Yeah, or Klaus. Yeah. So a lot of pressure on Gio. There has been a lot of pressure on Gio. I feel
don't know why, though.
Since Klaus.
Don't
yeah.
know.
Why
No,
do
I
you mean
think
you
because
don't know
the
why?
pressure is deserved. Like you're the starting striker now.
Because I wasn't with it. Because I brought the facts.
Okay,
right.
tell me the facts.
Total shots for sorry, that was the wrong page. Total shots for Gio 18. Successful on target 9. So he's 50% getting them on.
This is for the whole season.
Yes,
Okay.
6 goals. Leading scorer on the team.
Yeah.
Yep.
So I don't get how that's leading scorer getting the highest rate besides Leuven, but he's been out for over.
I think that the
couple
only
months.
reason he gets the kind of stick that he does for not being a more potent goal scorer is because we know it's not coming from anywhere else in the team. Like none of us go out to like watch a game and expect Stroud to put in 2. Like I don't expect it. Do you guys expect Rasmus Holm to score one?
No, I expect my striker to do it. I'm also not hating on Gio. I think he's had a lot of pressure, and I think he's shouldered it pretty well.
I think that reaction after his goal was like him being like, "I am that man." And I think he's ready to like. I hope he puts in like 2 this weekend.
Oh, I hope he takes the not getting called up to the
Personally.
to the Nations League.
And I took that personally.
Yeah, I hope he takes that personally. I do, and then I hope he balls out because I mean. What do? We faced our rivalry. We faced our rival in Sporting KC without Klaus. He scores in that. Like I think he's handled the pressure well, but it's still on him. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, it's going to be on him until Klaus is back.
Yeah.
And then when Klaus gets back, if Klaus isn't scoring, it's still going to be on him. So
unless we sign somebody.
Yeah,
there was who was that guy we were talking? The guy from the Polish league.
Oh, I was going to talk about the Edin Dzeko. Apparently, he's looking into the.
He's a free agent.
He's a free agent now from Inter. I think he's like 35 or 36.
But he's getting offers from the Saudi league.
Yeah, I know. I just hope he looks at St. Louis and how wonderful a culture we have here, and how large of a Bosnian community we have here, and how loved he would be.
He would be so.
He would be like the number 1 jersey bought instantly.
Him and Klaus would just be like the 2. We'd have to run a 4-4-2, and it would just be the 2 big men up there the whole time.
Klaus is losing his spot.
I was about to say,
you think he's going to the bench?
I think we'd stay the 4.
For Dzeko?
Yeah, I mean it is Dzeko, but I'm saying like you think Klaus over Gio in that situation?
I don't know if Gio's starting.
No, Gio's not starting either. Yeah.
We're gonna start 1 striker and it's Edin Dzeko, and that's it.
Because you can actually whip in the ball for him.
Yeah,
he's getting to every ball.
Yeah, he does.
I don't know why you wouldn't start both of them if you had that option.
I think that we probably won't get Dzeko though.
Yeah, no, I mean, this is hypothetical.
We're playing a high pressing system,
but you need for Dzeko, you need to space out the field.
Yeah, we need like really big width. Like Stroud and all, I'm gonna get real
so
wide.
So putting another striker up there, like impeding like the balls that they can get, the runs that he has to make. I don't know. And Dzeko would. That's why Lukaku wouldn't start for Inter. There's like the same profile.
Lukaku wouldn't start for Inter because boy was missing.
But he was also
tap-ins in the World Cup, and he was missing tap-ins in the Champions League final on Saturday.
But leading up to it, he was coming off the bench and doing very well.
Yeah, he was putting in work.
But yeah, I agree. That Champions League final was
I'm salty because he was not great for Chelsea.
Well, your club was not great.
Well, my club, I'll admit it, they curse strikers. It's sad. It's
the number 9 curse.
It is not sad. It is a beautiful, wonderful thing. I hope it continues for the rest of my life.
We need a homegrown.
I'm with you.
It's the only way to make it work. They need to grow up in the system so that they're not poisoned by the system.
So the only player you can rely on is Armando Broja. But
Yeah.
skipping past that, what was that player?
Let's get back to a good team.
I'm looking for.
get back to a good team.
I keep looking for that player. It was
leading the league.
we were thinking about signing some left winger from the Polish league.
Yeah, I know.
Kinda
We
balled
sent
out.
it into the chat
And
earlier.
I saw this on Twitter that Klaus is following him. So it's
Oh,
like-
really?
Ooh, you think he's doing a little-
some recruiting?
Do you think it's like? Isn't that like illegal in basketball?
Tampering?
Tampering.
Yeah.
But just following?
They just follow.
I don't think it's illegal for players to do it, but if
No, it is. You can't just be recruiting players. Like tampering
what,
in basketball.
What are you talking about?
No, they be going.
They
KD and
definitely-
Kyrie
I know.
after a playoff basketball series were hanging out with each other in the locker
Yeah.
room and instantly joined the same team.
So that's why I think it's a dumb rule. Like what? How can you enforce tampering?
it's not illegal for the players to do it. They can talk to each other and be friends.
Yeah, they're just friends.
Yeah, they're just cool homies that play soccer together.
That you should just play with me.
Yeah, you should just come to St. Louis and
Yeah.
ball out. No, but it's definitely illegal if St. Louis were to inquire personally with him. They have to make it known to the club that they want.
I
him.
found him.
Okay.
Lechia Gdansk
Dansk.
for Corrado. And they were requesting 500 euros from St. Louis City.
500,000 euros.
500,000.
Not just 500.
Yeah, 500,000. Oh,
I'd
man.
cop him instantly.
I can afford that.
Yeah, for real.
I'm pitching in.
But apparently he's a dynamic left winger that could also play like a left wing back position. Riley was cracking me up. He was like, Polish YouTube is a nightmare to
Yeah,
to
it's
get.
horrible.
Oh, God.
I bet that's terrible.
Okay.
Trying to navigate those highlights.
For City,
Yeah.
what lineup do you guys think is going to be cooked up? What do you think needs to happen in order for us to get a win in a hostile Nashville environment where the boots are scooting and the music is playing and Lucas Bartlett is tempted to get on a bull and ride it with a cowboy hat on.
He might do that after the game. I might see him out there.
Most likely on the team to be out at the
Tim
bars
Parker,
in Nashville.
150 million%. That dude is for sure putting a cowboy hat on and some jeans. And
He already has the mullet.
getting out there.
I think they both are. I think Parker and Bartlett got
Yeah.
similar energy that way.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hebert's definitely hanging out
Hebert's
at the
there
hotel.
too.
He's in the
No,
hotel.
Hebert's a country boy.
He's from Canada.
Yeah, but you can still be country. I'm just playing. He just because he went to Mizzou. I mean, sorry,
Oh,
Mo State.
State, yeah.
So that's why I was
true.
like-
He might have a little bit in him.
Yeah, he
I don't know.
was there for 4 years. So
Yeah.
I think we're going to see the typical lineup, the 4-2-3-1. And I think that we have to see, if Leuven's out, we're going to have to see Vasilev drop deeper.
Oh, yeah.
And then Miggy's going to be beside him. And then we'll see Ostrak start in that attacking midfield role is what I think Carnell will do.
and then the rest of it is
The rest is all the same.
Yeah.
I think it has to be. I
Stroud
think
and
we've
Alm on the
we've
wings.
found some kind of consistency. Like Alm's just coming back too. He
Yeah.
didn't look like
But he started
great,
the last game.
but he looked good.
yeah,
in the last
I
game.
would still take him over.
I think he starts this game as well.
Absolutely.
I just think Celio
Yeah.
has been. We're giving his praise and he started starting and then he wasn't producing. But last weekend when he came on, he took. I still to this day don't think it's a foul when he took on two dudes on the right corner.
Yeah. I
when he
remember
came
that.
on,
Yeah.
like he off the bench is so explosive.
there were
No, I
two moments where I was
I
like,
thought he got fouled and they just
he-
didn't call anything.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I
Mhm.
agree. There were two moments in that game where I was like, man, just pass the ball. And he dribbled out.
Got
of
out
it.
of it.
through.
He got through with
Mhm.
like three dudes and then two dudes in the other chance.
I like that. I
It's
like when they
amazing.
take on players, though,
Yeah.
because we don't do that really,
Yeah.
and it was fun. So I think him off the bench is very, very entertaining.
I hope we keep the same lineup because I want us to have an identity, not like we're going to go into Nashville and just play five at the back and hope for a draw. But I can definitely.
You think we play five at the back?
I think we
talks of
could.
that.
If we don't have Blom and Leuven.
Yeah.
That Leuven is like
What is the
We
only
already
thing we
know-
have a surplus of? Center backs.
backs.
Throw three of them on the field, put Nerwinski and Nelson outside of them, and hope for the best. That's what I think Carnell will do, probably.
Nelson.
I feel like we haven't looked great with the five
Nelson?
in the back. Hey man, I'm all for Johnny Nelson fighting
Getting
to get
back
his
on the
spot.
team.
Yeah. Ultimately, it's all about trying to get
The
our
best
team
out of
to
every
win.
player.
Yeah, I want everybody to do well. You know what I
I'll
mean?
take Stroud there and then just put Celio on the wing. Because he's played the left wing back before. He played it on the Chicago or right wing back. Sorry,
Who? Stroud did?
Stroud?
Stroud. Yes, when Nelson got that red card in the Chicago game,
Stroud
we
kinda
were
dropped
playing
in.
like he was playing very deep.
I'm not taking anything from those Chicago games. I felt like
Yeah.
nothing in that game worked. Nothing in either
I
of those
agree.
games worked. besides Mickey. So, I
Besides
think
Mickey,
yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's a big test for the 18-year-old, but they put him in big games before, like in Seattle. They played him versus Seattle.
That didn't
they
go
played
well.
him. Well,
Blom was out. Like, yeah, all the time is because Blom has been out.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Every time we
That's
have
why I
an
say he's our
awful
most
loss,
important player, because when we were going through that stretch of bad games, yes, we didn't have Klaus, but we also didn't have Blom.
Yeah.
Blom came back, and what happened?
No, it coincided together.
Leuven got to go
we
up more.
Turn around the
Yeah.
form.
So that's what I'm saying. Leuven, and now not having Blom and Leuven, or possibly not having Leuven, is going to be very, very scary.
So
I'm
our
scared.
center of our midfield is weakened. Center of their midfield is weakened, and so is their center back position. So it'll be interesting to see who they slot back there. They had another center back that's also hurt. I can pull up his name. Luke Hawkinson. Yeah, he's questionable.
Okay.
So I don't know what Nashville's plan is for us in that situation. What do you guys think? What do you think is score predictions? What's like optimistic?
Oh, I'm realistic.
Okay.
All right, I'm optimistic because I'm making a weekend trip down to Nashville for it.
Yeah.
We're winning 2-1.
Okay.
Gio with one in the 78th minute to win it. And that boy Vasilev is going to have the other, curling it with the left foot from deep.
Vasilev doing it all, I guess. Because he has to play the 6. He's got to play the 8. He's got to curl one.
Well, if he's playing the Leuven position, he's going to be even more reserved out towards the top of the box, where I think his like nasty left foot could come into play a little more than it does when he's playing the kind of link role between the midfield and attack.
I think what we're gonna see is not that Miggy like always needs help, you know what I mean? But I think that Vasilev is just gonna do what Leuven was doing during that stretch of games when Blom was out, and he's gonna really try to take responsibility for the center of the midfield and stay back, not be as offensive as he's been able to be the past 3 games playing in that 10 position.
I feel like we won't create anything then.
Yeah,
That's the issue.
That's a possibility.
that's why I have a 2-1 loss.
Wow. Is that the first loss predicted on here?
No,
I've predicted a loss before.
Because they're good. They're going.
No, I'm with
Hey,
you.
bro, we are good.
I agree.
I know we don't have our best players.
That's what I'm saying. So
But we are good.
They're still gonna have their best midfielder, the
MVP of the league.
the current like player of the month, the top goal scorer or top goal scorer, and third in assist in the league. Like,
Don't let him beat you. Don't let it happen.
I have
Miggy,
Gio.
stick to him like glue.
I have Gio still scoring now.
Really?
I have a 2-1 loss, but Gio still scoring.
I hope
Alright.
he keeps up his good form.
I'm saying Nashville doesn't concede goals. I'm saying St. Louis knows our situation, missing Klaus, missing Blom, maybe missing Leuven. I think if that really is the situation going into the game, Carnell, he won't admit it, but we're playing for a draw, and we're playing for a 0-0 draw. That's
Well, I agree with that. Yeah,
I
that's
don't
what I'm
disagree
hoping
with that
for.
take, and that's why I think we will see like a 5 at the back, and then Vasilev and Ostrak and Miggy in the midfield or something like that.
Yeah, I mean, I love watching Ostrak play. I don't have a whole lot of faith that they're gonna break through that Nashville defense.
Yeah, I'm with you. That we're gonna play for the draw, but them being at home, their crowd behind them, like
We just can't concede because I don't think we're gonna get a goal.
I think this is a bigger test than the Cincy game, honestly, just because of the situation with the injuries and the fact that this is away from home rather than in our home stadium.
Yeah,
We still score more than them though. Like we've scored 33 goals, they've only scored 25.
Oh yeah, we've got the
we're-
best goal difference in the league, man. We're good. Like, don't get it twisted.
we are good. I think we're second in goals per game. Might be first. It's real close.
Yeah, we score
And then we got that boy Berkey in the back.
score every 43 minutes on average.
Okay.
While they score every 61 minute.
I'm happy to
That's
hear
not bad.
Ian singing Berkey's praises again.
I mean, he deserves it.
There was a moment where he goes, he saves the stuff right in front of him, but he never saved the hard things.
He's made
Craziest
some
thing.
hard
Eat
saves.
your
One
words,
of
bro.
the craziest.
You know
Nah,
that
you
was
were
bad
hating.
take.
You were hating.
You were hating.
You were hating.
All right. I still think that if we had to lose one of our
Apologize to
3 best...
Roman.
All right, I'm sorry, Roman Berkey. Even though I still think if we had to replace Leuven, Klaus, or you, I would replace you because I can get the most bang for my buck at your position.
That was the most non-apologetic apology
Yeah,
I've
because
ever heard in
I'm
my
not-
whole life.
He's a
I'm
hater.
not eating those words. I think they're true.
Nah.
Oh God.
He's kept us in so many games.
Yeah, he's a beast.
Well, I feel like that takes care of the Nashville City game. We all have our picks in.
Yeah.
Only thing left to talk about is this.
Well, we got the Gold Cup,
Gold Cup.
and the Nations League. So I guess we can start with the Gold Cup.
Mm-hmm.
None of our players got called up, so that's sick.
Yeah.
It actually isn't that. It's like it sucks that they're not getting the recognition, but like,
Well, they would be gone.
yeah, we don't.
So that doesn't
we
suck.
really can't lose any
That's
more
true.
players. So, kind of it's like.
But especially, it still hurts because, like, I agree, making the Nations League roster is a lot harder. Like, those are the main starters, top players for the national team.
Yeah.
But the Gold Cup is for more younger, like, less known, and we still didn't get any.
Yeah, and Gio was in it last year.
Yeah, and he's
Or
our top
last
goal
time.
scorer. I think, like, 3 goals in the last 4 games or something like that.
I'm surprised Gio's not in it this year if he was in it last year.
That's what I'm saying. It doesn't.
Yeah, that doesn't make any sense because, well, they've got Jesus Ferreira. He deserves it.
But he's-
Cade Cowell hasn't scored for the U.S. national team in any way. Jordan Morris is in it.
Jesus Christ.
I thought he went to the U20 World Cup.
Jordan Morris?
No,
Cade Cowell?
Yeah.
Yeah, but now he's on the Gold Cup roster.
But he did well at the U20.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
Like,
he's got
we-
3
we-
caps for USA and has 0 goals.
Because we got out of the group stage, and I think we won the first game without conceding a goal. And then we played Uruguay, and
Yeah.
they ended up winning the whole thing. So
Yeah.
Just so we don't get clowned on the internet, Gold Cup is every 2 years, not last year.
Yeah. Sorry. The last Gold Cup
I said
roster.
last year as well.
No, yeah.
Just making sure.
But yeah, he
everybody
was
knows.
there because I remember that.
Funny stat line, DeAndre Yedlin. 78 caps for the U.S., 0 goals. I know he's a wingback, but, like, come on, bro.
He's not. I don't know if I can say wing back.
He's like a
he's a
right
right back.
I
Yeah,
guess.
full on right back.
A shit back.
Damn.
He's not good.
Damn.
I've never liked him.
All right,
I
Yedlin
agree.
or Dest? Who do you take?
Dust.
Dust.
Dest
But that's
dribbled
also-
his way straight out of the starting lineup
Of what?
of the U.S. men's national team.
How?
Oh,
What
really?
are you
Because he's on
talking-
the Nations League.
I
Yeah.
know. I don't
And
think he should start.
played
though.
what? He played against Netherlands. He played all the. What?
And this is my personal opinion.
But he didn't.
The man tries to do too much.
I agree, but he didn't
Yeah.
play himself out the starting lineup. That's
'Cause he's
just
still
false.
in it.
Yeah, you're just false.
All right,
He
well,
played out of himself out of the Barca lineup for sure. He was
Yeah.
very bad for Barca.
He was really bad
Like,
for Barca.
People were saying he wasn't getting chances, but he would get one chance, do very well. Next 5-7 games,
Look
so
awful.
bad,
Horrible.
so bad. He's not good at defending. That's his main
I
thing.
think
and he's a left.
he should not
right
be
Yeah, I
playing
know,
a
I agree.
back position.
I agree.
Yeah.
But he did not lose his spot for the national team. You're crazy. That's just false information.
Well, since we're already there, the national team roster for the Nations League, in which we play Mexico tomorrow night. Best of luck to the boys. None of our players getting called up, but we didn't expect that. Fuller and Balogun probably going to start his first game in a USA shirt.
Oh, I'm so excited.
You guys excited?
And versus Mexico being
I
your
know,
first
dude.
game,
If he scores like
Oh
a
my
goal to
God.
win it, or like a brace or something like that,
Fully
Do we-
torqued.
like
Where-
already a USA legend.
where?
Oh, yeah.
Whoa, whoa.
Dos a cero.
Where are we playing?
I don't know actually.
Okay.
Let me look it up.
Because that'd be crazy if we play like in Ohio or something. Like those are like where
Yeah.
Mexico comes and like they
Mexico
can't
comes
beat
and
us.
They can't win. Well, the Dos a Cero thing, I forget where that started. It might have been in Ohio.
I thought it was in
at
Ohio.
like Ohio.
I
or-
could be wrong though, but that your first game being one of the biggest rivalries in North America, if not the biggest rivalry in North America, like
Yeah, Columbus, Ohio.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
it's
Oh, I cannot wait for the U.S. men's national team to play here in St. Louis. I want it to be the same energy. Like I want Mexico. I want us to have a U.S. versus Mexico game here in St. Louis.
I don't know
I'm
if it'll
sorry to
happen.
tell you that will never happen. Our stadium is too small.
but they'll go to Columbus, Ohio.
There-
We'll just play in Busch Stadium
Okay,
or
well-
something. Yeah.
Okay, I would rather play in the dome if we're gonna do that.
The dome's so ugly.
The dome
though.
is ugly.
I agree,
Oh my
but like
God, it
playing on a
just-
baseball field is ugly too, in my opinion.
They're playing in Vegas, so that's weird. But
Money hungry.
yeah.
Get all the and there's also a big population of Hispanics
In
like-
Vegas.
Yeah.
anywhere like closer to the south.
Mm-hmm.
So like you want it to be pretty even.
Yeah.
Do
Well-
you? I think if you're the home country, you want it to be in Ohio.
I don't think we're the home because I don't know. I'm pretty sure we had it here the last Nation Leagues too.
Really?
I think it's just like,
Well, I think they just play them in all kinds of
Yeah.
different places, and we just.
but it's
happen to get
supposed
the
to be
game here in
neutral.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
that's what they're trying to do.
neutral in one of the countries of the. That's not neutral.
Doesn't make a whole lot of sense, but
it becomes kind of neutral because the Mexican fans pop out. They pop out to these games.
Over under 1 goal for Balogun.
He's getting a goal.
Yeah, he's getting a goal.
He's getting one.
Yeah. Okay.
He's getting his.
Over under 2. I don't think he gets more than 2 or 2.
Okay.
Those games between Mexico are something else.
It's crazy.
They are chippy and physical.
I love it.
I mean, if anything, he's prepared for that, man. He plays in Europe. He's played in the Prem. He's played over in France. Not that France is a super physical league, but
gosh, remembering the last Nations League 2 years ago, where Pulisic hits that penalty, top 90, unstoppable
Captain
on Ochoa.
America.
Gosh,
yeah, he's not in the lineup. He's been hurt, so
he is in the lineup, but I don't think he's gonna play.
He's hurt
because he's hurt.
Yeah. So
Gio Reyna's in there,
my boy,
and hopefully he'll start.
Dude, I guess it's up to our new coach. We got a new guy all the time.
Yeah.
I think they're still trying to figure out who the real, the main coach is going to be.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Jesse.
I hope it's Jesse.
Yeah.
Old Ted Lasso ass dude.
He's
been groomed.
Hey, I'd take Thierry.
Titi Henry?
I'd take Titi.
On the little UCL pre-match, they've been joking about it.
About him being the U.S. coach?
Because there was that rumor going on.
I saw the rumor, but
so
I didn't know they were
messing with him, and he wouldn't answer anything. So it was just like,
dude, I love him. Did you see the part where was it Holland or Grealish that was talking to Thierry Henry, and he's like,
it was Holland.
Both of them did.
No, in his the prime one.
Yeah, he's like,
it was
Grealish in your prime.
To Walker,
you think you could take him on?
He would destroy Walker.
Oh yeah,
he's destroying.
Talking
Walker.
about if he could take on Kyle Walker. Don't get me wrong, Kyle Walker, all-time Prem fullback, but literally speaking to the greatest player to grace the Prem.
Legend.
Yeah, he is the
yeah.
First person ever inducted in the Prem Hall of Fame.
He was also Montreal Impact's head coach for a minute, and they did not do well. So I don't know. I'm not totally against it, but I'm also it's a rough track record.
I would take him.
Yeah.
He seems like he might not be, not that he doesn't think about the tactical side of the game as much, but more of a mentality coach.
More of a Milo vibes merchant coach.
Yeah, he's trying to get the most out of you, not like Pep Guardiola, picking the player and telling him the exact spot on the field that they have to be.
Pep is an actual
that dude is on a
class.
different level than everybody else.
I know.
No one can think like him.
I mean, I think that Klopp can kind of think like him. You don't think there's any other coach that
Klopp
can?
is not quite tactically like that.
No coach is on Pep's level right now.
All right, no more Prem talk, but I think
Arteta approaching.
Yeah,
Arteta
I think that
actually might be on that level.
I think he is personally, but
Pep used to call him.
Yeah, before he was playing a game.
Yeah,
and they bottled the league.
They also didn't spend $2 billion on their entire team.
Take the trophies away.
Yeah.
Just do it. Just
haters.
Do it.
They're such haters.
I think
Riley's
with that,
gonna be pissed at this episode.
That is pretty much the pod.
Yeah.
I guess we'll see the St. Louis City squad in Nashville. I won't see him, but rooting for you. Let's get that 0-0 draw.
Yeah, we've got a bunch of First Touch members coming down there. We're going to do some street interviews and stuff like that. We're going to bring the whole crew and just, hit us up on socials if you want to come down and give us an interview. We'll be outside the stadium and downtown.
People from Nashville, tell everybody where to eat. Tell us where to go.
Please. Yeah. If you're from Nashville, where's the spot? Where am I going out to get a drink after I watch St. Louis City
give us the
game?
hot takes. Give us the hot takes on your team.
Yeah. Thanks for watching.
Peace.
Thank you for watching this episode of Soul of the City, brought to you by First Touch Media and Anchor FM. Make sure to check us out on YouTube at First Touch Media, and all of our socials are at First Touch 314. Thank you for watching.